is part of my anxiety series. I wanted to let you see what physical manifestations can happen with anxiety issues, with post-traumatic stress syndrome, when you push things down so much and you try to hold on to your feelings and close them in. For example, trying not to cry, and certain things will trigger it, and you actually have to find out what those triggers are, and then also find out what type of warning signs show you that you're about to have this type of tremor. And it looks like I have Parkinson's. I don't like going in public like this. A lot of times it'll hit me while I'm driving, and of course everybody's slowing down around me thinking, oh crap, this girl's about to get into a wreck, she's seizing, they don't know. And when it gets worse than what it is this moment, it looks like a seizure, and it might be, I don't know, but apparently it's brought on by extreme amounts of stress in my case. I've been tested for Parkinson's and any type of diseases that would mess up your mobility or your nerves, and I don't have anything. It's just anxiety. And what I learned in therapy was that anxiety, when you get that feeling that things are moving too fast, or you get like restless leg syndrome, things like that, it can cause you to tense up and get afraid, but it's your body's signal for you to move. And I learned that. But see, let me just tell you about my day. Right now it is 5:30, and my day started off great. I had a good time this morning with my kids, but then my husband is injured, his neck and stuff. He has a pulled muscle and stuff, so I had to take care of calling doctor's offices and making sure he could get in that day. Normal stuff. But he's kind of, demanding, help me. Well, he needs help, but I mean, he's just, like a kid. My daughter's sick too, so going back and forth between them, I was doing okay. Started getting a little stressed. The further we got into it, when they kept asking me for stuff one way after another while I was doing something for one or the other one, and anyway, long story short, I started getting that anxious feeling. So what did I do? I exercised. I exercised for probably 30 minutes. Then I took a nice hot shower, stretched, did yoga, took my time putting lotion on, getting ready for the day. Kind of, this is as much ready as I get anymore for the day. Not that I ever did, but I don't look so hot. But after that, I laid down, woke up, and had to immediately take my husband to the doctor, because that's what time the appointment was. But we changed plans and picked our son up early so that we could just go straight to the doctor. Controlling my children in the doctor's office shouldn't have felt very stressful, but it was more stressful because my husband, Richard, was in pain and he was snappy. So, I had to really control him. Getting to the doctor's office, having to control them, in the room at the doctor, telling the doctor things that Richard was leaving out while he was telling him what was wrong, and then leaving and driving and having my side seat driver, which all little things, but all those little things that I kept just holding in and not like expressing, I guess, would be the trigger for this. So here I am today at 5:30 with not really a stressful day for someone like me, because when I have a really stressful day, I will let you know, fill you in if you want to hear. But yeah, am like this now. And then the topper, and why I'm shaking so bad, because earlier it wasn't this bad, is the fact that I got a birthday card. It came a little late. I already knew it was going to. Rich's mom, my mother-in-law, she sent me my birthday card. Richard wanted me to open it right then. I wasn't thinking about that because I was trying to relax and stop shaking. You know, whatever. Birthday, happy birthday. It's over. I don't care that I'm older. By the way, 36. Proud of it. Just kidding. Anyway, I looked at the writing and noticed her handwriting on it. And my father-in-law, who just passed away in January, was the one who always sent me my birthday cards. And he had like this really elegant kind of old English writing, you know, with a dip in the quill. And it wasn't on there. So I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to read it. I let Richard read it to me. And it was very lovely and beautiful. I love my mother-in-law. She's such a sweetheart. But I knew it was hard for her, because she just wrote, "Happy birthday." And she didn't sign it. I don't think, I didn't look at it. Richard didn't say, like, "Love Mom," but I know it didn't say anything. It just said, "Happy birthday." I just know. Because it wasn't going to say, "Love Mom and Dad." And it didn't say in it, "To my daughter." So that's why my shaking is worse and I'm crying. But honestly, I would much rather cry and let it out than shake. So if anything that you learn from this moment right now is that anxiety is your body's need to move because you're anxious, and moving, exercising, things like that will help. Even mowing the lawn. A lot of times I do that. I will just jump on the lawnmower and start mowing away. My husband hates that because he always wants me to not mow the lawn, but I'm a tomboy. I love to mow the lawn. So anyway, after you've learned anxiety is your need to move, try that. Sometimes it doesn't work, like today, you know. You never know what you're going to be hit with. But another thing is that if you need to cry, don't hold it in to a point where you can't. Because when it comes to a point where you can't cry, this is what happens. I don't like to cry. Soldiers cry in the shower. So all through all the stress that I went through in the past year, even the death of a man I was proud to call my dad, which is Richard's father. We were very close. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot now. But that's the gist of it. You know, and cry. Oh, I didn't cry at his funeral. And then this got so out of control. That's what I was going to tell you. And I ended up having to go to the hospital because I couldn't control this. And a lot of horrible thoughts would come into my mind that were not, they didn't feel like mine. And they weren't really thoughts. You know, you think in words. They were images. Horrifying images. I will explain that later, but I know this is a really long take, and I just wanted you guys to see, or you know, whoever's listening, my one person, you're not alone. I want to teach you how to avoid this part of it, because oh my Lord, I don't want anyone to have to go through this. It scares your children. It scares your family. And on. Oh, I thought I lost you. Anyway, I'm going to cut right now. I feel like I'm getting calmer, and it's amazing after you cry and stuff, and sometimes it works. You cry. I had to take a little medicine, and I feel like it's calming down. So even if this doesn't help anyone else, you all just helped me, and I thank you. Till next time.